Sometimes a small meme can cause a big problem. I'm also for a Singapore-based VTuber agency. Hello 大家好，我是Ame Gakita 的。So obviously today in the chat we are going to talk about a VTuber agency based in Singapore, where they are, in what many people would say, being out of touch or tactless. So the thing is, right, putting into the context, this VTuber agency based in Singapore, which I wasn't aware until recently, decided to apparently skill one of their talents over a harmless meme, where she kind of like did a tweet and showcased a lot of fertility support medicine, or maybe people who want to say that, hey, people want to get her pregnant along the line. So the thing is, right, it is technically a meme on the internet where people, most of the time you just like, you like the girl, you want to do something to the girl, and the girl kind of like being innocent just say that what did I find within your cabinet or within your drawer or within even your bed along the line. So the thing is, right, it's really one of the memes that kind of like showcasing that sometimes people are just horny for the characters or for the girls or for the talents, however you like to call it. And because of that tweet, it got apparently her into trouble, where she later deleted the tweet and apologized for it, indicating that she was only trying to step on the popular trend that was popular a few months ago, and that apparently she unknowingly hurt some people for it. And although intention wasn't what she apparently highlighted, it's just that it kind of like get people wondering, like, if anyone would learn about Niji Sanji in situation, it seems like she apologizing because it get a few people mad. And more so is that the moment she highlighted that she decided to cancel her stream, where have we seen this somewhere before? Oh yeah, Niji Sanji. So the thing is, right, when you look at that company that had well known for so-called putting suspension, shadow suspension along the line, yeah, you can't even fabricate that this might be a moment where she's kind of like being so-called go and take some time off and reflect on your action along the line. So it really got a lot of people questioning is that the case, until when they decided to post a thing and indicating that, hey, we take responsibility for the lack of oversight and work with our talents to prevent this from happening again because of the inappropriate content. I can't even fabricate this, even if you ask me, you know. Like, officially document, it seems alright, but when it's over a, what many people will say, a harmless meme, yeah, this really, that's not looking good for you, right? I mean, like, for the VTuber agency, if we are going to showcase that, hey, our talent is pure, our talent is innocent, just like how Japan idol culture work, I can see where that's coming from. On one side, you guys have to like understand one point is that idol culture in Singapore is following the Japan trend. A lot of Singapore love Japan stuff. Hell, even a lot of people go and visit Japan as a tourist site. So the thing is, right, when you have this kind of things where in Singapore there is so many tourists within Singapore, you can't really blame them with the mindset of being out of touch with the whole world. Even when people say that Singapore is one of the global hub, like, even as a Singaporean myself, I can't deny that there are sometimes people in Singapore that is so out of touch, so not aware of the trend, that by the time they step into it, they just thought that it's a tasteless joke. It's a joke that is not worth it. So it kind of like showcased that how sometimes those people are out of touch without doing a proper research. And that is the reason why I myself always tell people, do proper research, look up things, look out at all those trends before saying anything. Sometimes a first impression might end up getting you in deep trouble, because whatever you say is gonna get you in trouble if you don't understand what you are saying. It's the same thing as when I do my random chat. I have to be very, very careful with a lot of things I say. If I don't do proper research myself, I will end up saying the wrong thing. I might give the wrong impression, and that is gonna give people the ammunition to start attacking. And in this case, this Singapore-based VTuber agency had give the whole fan base a reason to attack them. And I'm not gonna defend this agency because they know they F out. Even if they don't that just showcase how out of touch they are. And the thing is, it's fine if this is just some kind of like a small joke that got a little bit that got their talent scolded along the line and it got swept under the rug, or you want to call it, along the line. But the backlash is really, really huge. You can have even Madam Chevy talking about it like how the talent did nothing wrong, and it's just the company just trying to slot washing the humor and why charm is lost. And it's really one of the moments that sometimes I myself really wondering, like, so I join a corporation myself, when you kind of like have to understand that sometimes corporation trying to do a little bit of policing, if you will, like, it's fine, but then again, it's kind of like you have to understand that you are stopping the growth of the talents. You are trying to prevent them from showcasing their hidden talents or their humor or their personality, and that is not really the good way. And that's the reason why, like, even Palmer Band did highlight that imagine one of their member have to apologize over a meme, a harmless meme. And in this case, it's really just showcase how a lot of like agency, why a lot of agency that end up not surviving is that when you are small and a lot of people then just decide to say, hey, we're not going to support this company. Yeah, they are not going to support the company regardless of how they want to grow, because you got black marked by the community, and that is not really a way to go about. So for the company, at least from how I look at it, I was kind of like giving them a day or two to see whether they kind of like will apologize for that moment. But it's kind of like 2 days after that, and at this point of time, they are not even like highlighting they're going to apologize for it. There's no, like, there seems to be no indication. They seem to be double down on that. I'm not sure is it true or not, but then again, from their perspective, I can understand that sometimes you really want to want your talents to be pure, innocent along the line. But on the other hand, it really just shows how out of touch they are. Even when some people like Rima-san doing this kind of meme. And to Rima-san, if you're watching this, hold your horses. I know you're horny, but a question for you: what is that on the? What is this, by the way? This one small little thing, what is that supposed to be? But anyway, regardless of how a meme sometimes can just seem harmless or not, it's just that sometimes to like giving the company the benefit of doubt, right? You you have to understand their perspective that they want their talents to be pure and innocent. But policing, on the other hand, your talents is just trying to prevent them from growing too big. You're just trying to control them, and that's not really how it's supposed to be. If you want the company to grow, sometimes you have to let your talent do their things. Look at Hololive. A lot of Hololive members are known for their horniness. Matsuri-san, Marin-san, even Kole, who is going to graduate soon, even she is well known for it. And it just showcases sometimes a little bit of that can bring about more audience who like this kind of thing. And even if the talent is not into that kind of thing, at least people know that they can take this kind of joke and that they are fine with it. Just that only when the talent say that no, they are not fine with it, then that is when things, by then, will be a different story. But if you're trying to prevent them from growing because of it, yeah, it just showcases that, yeah, you're doing a little bit of policing, and when you're doing a bit of policing, obviously it will not look good on the agency, because when you kind of like well known for being an agency that trying to support your creator, your own talents, and trying to make sure that they grow in a good way, yeah, it just showcases that you are being out of touch at this point of time. But hey, at the end of the day, it's just my speculative thought. Even as a Singaporean, I would just give one take, and that is just basically, there is a lot of tourists within Singaporean, their mindset. I mean, when I look at this, I feel like personally, it's just basically a company that is just say that, hey, VTuber is working, why not we also step on that trend, right on that cocktail, and just kind of like not understanding the full marketing in other way. They just trying to ride on that cocktail from how I look at it. But again, it's really hard to know because it is an agency in Singapore, and even if anyone asks me why I defend this kind of company, I won't. Like, even I as a Singaporean can see issue within that tweet, I can even understand where it gone wrong. But the only issue at the end of the day is just basically that sometimes you have to like understand what is the issue that caused the tweet. Like if you are mad overly, you're gonna get people mad at you back. It's just that simple. But hey, at the end of the day, it's again, like I mentioned, it's just a speculative thought. It's just a random chat. Whether you agree, disagree, or whether you have your point of view or your ideology or whatever you think that this agency did wrong, or maybe I say wrong along the line, write in the comment section below. We can discuss it further. If not, if you do like this video, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe for more random chat. Well, sometimes it makes sense, doesn't make sense, or even say things that is just totally random. But the thing I hope it's not random for you guys is have a nice day. Oh, night. Bye.